Hi everyone. I am going to be talking about the language focus of Chapter 3, Save Our Earth, from Longman Elect 6B today. So as you can see on the screen, these will be the two parts of language focus and one part of phonics I will be covering in today's lesson. So now let's move on. So the first part of language focus, we are going to be covering and adding an ing form to the verb and also using the word stop. So before I move on to examples, I would want to say that when we are using the word stop, it is essential or we must use an ing form in the verb in a sentence. So an example would be, we should stop using disposable products every day. 我哋應該要停止每一日去使用呢一啲即棄嘅產品。So as you can see in the sentence, the word used is changed into an ing form, using, as because the sentence has used the word stop. So now let's move on to the second example. We should stop leaving the tap on when we brush our teeth. 我哋應該要停止喺刷牙嗰陣時將個水龍頭留開住。So in this sentence, the word leave is changed into leaving, which has added an ing form in it, as there is a stop in front of it inside the sentence. So now we have talked a little bit more about the usage of stop and ing form in the verb. So now I believe we can move on to the practice 1. So this will be an example. As you can see, there is a boy which leaves the tap on while he was brushing his teeth. So there are two students discussing about it. Student A said, "Wasteful Walter leaves the tap on when he brushes his teeth." Wasteful Walter 喺佢刷牙嗰陣時，佢留住個 tap on. And student B has replied, "That is not good. He should stop leaving the tap on when he brushes his teeth." 呢樣嘢係唔好㗎，佢應該要喺刷牙嗰陣時要停嗰個水龍頭。So this would be an example for practice 1. So now let's move on. So in question 2, you can see Wasteful Walter is using disposable products. So student A would say, Wasteful Walter uses disposable products every day. Wasteful Walter 每一日都喺度用緊呢一啲即棄嘅產品。So student B said, "That's not good. He should stop using disposable products every day." 呢樣嘢係唔好㗎，佢應該要停止每一日去使用呢一啲即棄嘅產品。So this would be question 2. So now let's move on to question 3. In question 3, as you can see, Wasteful Walter has left the lights on when he goes out. So, what would the students say? Student A has said that Wasteful Walter leaves the lights on when he goes out. Wasteful Walter 喺出門口嗰陣時，佢留咗啲燈係着住㗎。And student B replies, "That's not good. He should stop leaving the lights on when he goes out." 咁 student B 就回應，呢樣嘢係唔好㗎，佢唔應該喺出門口嗰陣時仲留住屋企啲燈着住。So now we can move on to the fourth one. So the fourth one, you can see in the photo. The photo is about where the boy is scrubbing his body and he's having a bath in the bathtub. But actually, this is not good because it wastes a lot of water. So, what would the student say? Student A would say, wasteful water has baths. Actually, it's not good because we are wasting water when we're having a bath. So, what would student B reply? That's not good. He should stop having baths. 咁 student A 就會講 wasteful water 佢會浸浴㗎，而 student B 就會話呢樣嘢係唔好㗎，佢應該要停止去浸浴。So this will be the last question in practice 1. So as you can see in the photo, wasteful water has used a lot of plastic bags when he goes shopping. But actually, all of us would know that using a lot of plastic bags and dumping a lot of plastic bags is really bad for our earth. So, what would the two students discuss? The two students would discuss about, well, wasteful water uses a lot of plastic bags when he goes shopping. Wasteful water 喺買嘢響逛街嗰陣時，用咗好多嘅塑料袋，用咗好多嘅膠袋。And student B would reply, that's not good. He should stop using a lot of plastic bags when he goes shopping. 而 student B 就會回應，呢樣嘢係唔好㗎，佢應該要停止喺買嘢嗰陣時使用咁多嘅膠袋。So practice 1 has covered what should we not do to protect our earth, and also they has talked about the usage of putting an ing form into a verb when we are using the word stop. This is important, so please remember it. So here there will be a small question inside the practice. What should or shouldn't we do to become a friend of the earth? So the boy has said, what should we do to become a friend of the earth? And what shouldn't we do? So the girl replied, we should bring our own bag when we go shopping. We shouldn't throw away old newspapers. 咁個男仔就話，我哋應該要點樣做先可以成為地球嘅朋友呢？而我哋又唔應該做啲乜嘢呢？咁個女仔就回答，我哋應該要喺買嘢嗰陣時攞我哋自己嘅袋，同埋我哋唔應該抌走一啲舊嘅報紙。The boy replied, "You're right." 個男仔就答，你講得好啱啊。So that would round up the first part of the language focus. So now I will move on to the second language focus, where we talked about the two usage of so much and so many. So what would be the difference between so much and so many? So as you can see in the small block, so much refers to those things that are uncountable, which means you cannot count the things that they describe. And the word so many describes the things where they are countable, which means you are able to count the things that they describe. So there will be an example for both so much and so many. The first example would be, the traffic makes so much noise. 啲交通製造咗好多嘅噪音。